One.
Action.
Okay, very good. So here we are at the conference of Business Circle, discussing a very important topic when we talk about talent and talent in leadership, and we're talking about the ability to be agile. What does it take? We've been having two groups discussing that very intensively in this discussion. So the key takeaways from today's discussion from your group, what was that?
So basically, we talked about that the future leader should be a people coach. He or she should be like the servant of the employees. So he or she should emphasize the best solutions, give room for different ideas. It should be less hierarchical, an organization. The leader should ask questions. He or she should definitely not predefine the answers, but give room for failures, for different ideas. And it's also about the management of diversity, so emphasizing different ideas, but also allowing failures.
Okay, very good. Before we give you a round of applause, we can do that anyway. These talent skills, is that something that we see that is pretty much alive in the organizations today, or is that something that we need to nurture and develop in your opinion?
I think, as my group would answer, and I hope it's fine for you, I think that's something that needs to be developed. I think it's already there, and leaders today and also top leaders recognize it. But still, it needs to be emphasized more. So it's a process. Yeah. It's not. We are not
there,
yet
but
there.
We need to grow it and
yes.
develop it. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We have another group that also had this beautiful discussion about agility and leadership and what is required. So what did you group come up with? Was that something completely different, or is it aligned? Or let's hear what your group discussed.
Well, it's very much aligned. We actually discussed, well, of course, the prerequisite is that we do have some sort of agile organization, because that will require a different skill of leadership. So we said, okay, if we have that in place, the leader is moving from a top-down manager pretty much to a people coach. He gives teams the freedom to be self-organized, coach them to develop their skills in order to succeed in their daily doings. And we also said, of course, what is very important, since we talk about agile methodology, to say, okay, we have to try and have a culture of failure in order to learn from it. That's very important, because we talk about lifelong learning. What was interesting, though, we said that the culture nowadays, or the people we're targeting, is more Gen Y than Gen Z. So we ended up with a discussion to really say, is Gen Z actually the generation which is going to be the more agile generation, or isn't it more the people right now moving on from 1980 and so on? So that will definitely have an impact on leadership culture, which we have to design, but we have to design it.
Very good. So it's an invitation for failure.
Yeah.
So it's not just high-performing teams and hit of speed.
For failure to learn. Yeah.
Failure to learn. Let's that be the outgoing. So coaching skills, yes, and failure to learn and develop.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. A round of applause.